Okay, this is a short video showing what a software modified Nintendo Wii can do. I've got my list here because I'll forget what I'm on about otherwise. Right, we turn it on first of all. Then we'll load up on the TV screen, obviously. So the first thing we can see is instead of a health screen, you get a custom theme, red and black. Well, all functionality is the same so far, so don't worry about that. Right, we've got, it's a continuous theme, it goes through everything, red and black, red and black, red and black. So go back. You can also get this theme in green, blue or orange, and you can have it as the normal white one as well that you're probably used to. So I think the first thing on the list here is play backup games. So we've got quite a selection here of backup games, but I'm going to go for the Super Mario Galaxy. What a classic. So sticking the game in there. And it will load up in the disc channel up here. However, it won't play through the disc channel. I'll just give an example of that in a second. For some reason, it used to be able to play, but I've got a dodgy disk drive. Okay, so it does load up this. If I try to play it, we get a black screen and refer to the Wii operations manual. I used to play it, but my disk drive went funny and all this sort of thing, but that's just me making up excuses. We hold the off button, turn it on again, and then I'll show the alternative way of booting the games, the backup games. I'd recommend using this anyway over this channel. We've got a program here called NeoGamma, and if the camera will focus, right, if we start that one up, it brings us to a completely new menu. It's a disk loader, so it'll load your backup disks. It's what its primary function is. What I'm going to say is most of the time we're going to have to use Force CIOS and region 3 in case your game isn't English or wherever you're from. Yep, and return to the menu. Don't need to mess with anything else, and launch the game on DVD. This will just take like a few seconds to start booting everything up. And then Mario Galaxy should load up. Because it did a minute ago. Okay, there's the wrist strap safety screen that every game has that is absolutely no point in. It's me still, it's not just a video. Yes, blah blah. Oh, I need an unchuck. Plug that in there. Right, I'll stop moaning at me now. Right, so we've got that. Oh, it actually detects a face on me, that's quality. So if I remove the disc now, you can see, please insert the Super Mario Galaxy game disc. And that was a copy. It also plays backup GameCube games, but I won't go into that. It's just a waste of time at the moment. You've also got another option to load games from hard drive. I'm just going to load this back to the Wii menu now. Right, this is a 2.5 inch hard drive, just plugged into one of the ports on the back of the Wii. Don't know if you can see, but it's there anyway. So, and I've got another channel on here which I have installed called the USB loader channel, obviously, which loads any USB loaded doll you've got on your SD card. It's a very handy one. It's the most compatible way of playing games. you barely get any errors. Even the brand new Zelda Skyward Sword works on it. All of these. There's 52 games installed on the hard drive with all the covers as well. So we'll get right back around to Skyward Sword any second somewhere. And you get all the options to see the info on the game, which iOS it uses. Favourite it, download any missing covers, choose any of the options to load through which iOS video patches, blah blah, change the themes. We'll change it to that one, you can see it's black. If I change it to... I like it on my red. I'll leave it on my red one, because it's red and black theme obviously. I don't know if it'll load Skyward Sword or not. Yes I will. I was going to say I'll load Mario Galaxy. This is just all the info on it loading. Alright, we ran into a phone running out of battery issue. Now I'm plugged into the extension, so ready to go again. I'll start from where I was. Start the game, it'll load up the screen instantly. Everything's perfect. The Motion Plus obviously in the bottom there, and it needs to calibrate it, so I'll leave it on the table like that. And that'll say OK, camera won't focus, there we go. Point the Wii remote at the screen and press A. There you go. I've played this game almost all the way through I think now, so can start it and just have a little walk around and show you that it all works. We'll capture the name shot. Right, anyway that's that. You can go back to the Wii menu using just the... Oops. Using the normal buttons. Right, take the nunchuck out again, so I won't need that now. Right, the next on the list is the Homebrew channel. So, this is a very helpful program. It runs any programs that people have created. So, any coders. I've mainly got... turn the volume down. I've mainly got emulators on it, which play retro style games. It even plays PS1 games, believe it or not. I'll start the Sega Mega Drive loader. Just give you an example of it. Disclaimer, blah blah blah. Right, so if I want to load a game, I think I've only got one, I'll load it from SD card. You can also choose to load from a DVD, any you've put on a DVD or on a USB stick. And I've only got Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so I'll play that one. Oh, control the settings. I was playing it on the arcade machine earlier, so... Input device, Wii remote. Sorted. It should work now. There we go. Classic Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I can't be bothered with that, but I mean, you can see it pauses and plays and pauses. Press the home menu button and we can go exit to loader, because I'll still show you the Homebrew channel. The Homebrew channel is the loader, so... there's other helpful programs on here. The Neo Gamma channel that you saw earlier, that loads to this. Or if you don't have an SD card, you can install it directly to the Wii itself on its NAND. That's the loader that you saw, the configurable USB loader. Got a NES, Mega Drive, Game Boy, Sega Master System and Game Gear, SNES, Game Boy Advance, a strobe light, and a PS1. So, and this is yet another WAD management mod. This installs any sort of WiiWare titles that you want. So I don't know if you saw on the system menu, I had what was it? My Life as a King installed. That's that, and Wii Strobe. This is YORM actually is also used to install all of the iOS needed to software modify your Wii. We've got a strobe light, but I can't get off that because it's only a basic sort of program. So we can launch the BootMe as well, but I'm not sure if it'll work when there's no files on the SD card for BootMe. Might just freeze. BootMe is a very helpful. It looks like we've got a crash because the files aren't there. BootMe is a very helpful program. If you ever install something you don't mean to, or something that stops your Wii working altogether, if you've got a backup of everything you've ever had on your Wii, BootMe will install it all back to how it was in the last working state that you saved it in. So that's very helpful. I've got one more thing as well. I've just completely forgotten. I have to turn the Wii off for this one, so turn it off. Right, if you turn the Wii on and hold the reset button, it brings you to the preloader menu, where you can load to the homebrew channel, system menu. You can launch a title, like anything that's installed on your Wii, just straight from there. You can also choose to install one of the files that are on your SD card, and then if you choose to, you can go to your settings, auto boot installed file, and that'll automatically load that up when you turn your Wii on. It's good for any system menu hacks, blocking any disk updates so you don't brick yourself by accident, region freeing everything. You can take off the no copy for the save files, so you can copy any saves that can't usually be copied. You can force disk games to run under iOS 249. So now that I've read that, I can see that I can load the games through the disk channel. So if I enable that, if anyone wanted me to do this for them, then I would set it all up correctly for them like this. You obviously need to not delete hacks, Jody, dvdx.disk, because they're all programs that you need on the Wii to sort of run things. You don't need them, but it's very helpful to have them. Move disk channel, well, you can have that on if you want. Anyway, you can pause the video and have a look at all them. Let me just check I put it on. Force disk games to run under iOS 249. Save settings. Settings saved. You can check for the updates. It's all wireless as well. Everything you can do is wireless. You can set a password so that other people can't touch it and mess around with it, break things. BootMe iOS. That's where BootMe is installed under an iOS, but it's not as effective as if you install it under Boot 2. But anyway, I'll go to the system menu and I'll see if this game works now. Oh crap. Carry on. So if I put Mario Galaxy in now. And it'll load to here, and because I've turned the hack on in the preloader menu, this game should, in theory, load now. And if it doesn't, then I feel like a twat. I feel like a twat to tell you that. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because as you've seen, Mario Galaxy does actually work in the NeoGamma channel, which is through a backup disk. So there's no complaints about that really. You can download any sort of homebrew games for the homebrew channel, games that people have made and stuff like that, but a lot of them are getting on quite well actually. Got another USB loader channel there, but it's very outdated. I can't be bothered uninstalling it. And as I was talking before, as I was saying, My Life as a King, I don't even think I got it. This is a WiiWare title, and usually you'd have to go on the shopping channel, put points on the shopping channel, buy the game, download the game through your Wii, blah blah blah. With this, it's just a WAD file, which is the format in which a WiiWare game is based on. So if I can show you an example, as you can see the Neo Gamma channel here. I'll just uninstall it and show you that. And this is exactly the same as you would do if you were installing a WiiWare game. So if I go to Yorm and load it, use iOS 249. You don't need to understand any of this. You just press A. Right, WAD files on the SD/WAD. So that's the Neo Gamma channel that you see on the system menu. You can delete that from the SD card at any time now, and it will stay on the system menu. If I want to uninstall, I press A, and then install changes to uninstall. If I press A again, that's it, it's uninstalled. So if you wanted to do that with a WiiWare game, it's just that easy, except you'd be pressing the install button. If I go back to the system menu now, I should have a blank space where the Neo Gamma channel was. Unfortunately I can't show you it with the WiiWare game because I haven't got any downloaded on the computer, but right, blank space. So I'll reinstall it and we'll pretend that was never there. Okay? So we'll pretend I'm going to install a WiiWare game to that space. One of these, Final Fantasy, My Life as a King, or the After Years. So I got the homebrew channel. I've put my WAD in the WAD folder on my SD card. I open up Yorm, load it. iOS 249. Look, it's just WiiSD slot, Neo Gamma, A, install WAD, A, and that's it. Any button to continue, press the home button, press the home button and exit to system menu. And there you go, it's back again. Neo Gamma. Right then, that's pretty much everything I've got to show you. I could show you a few more things like other homebrew games and different programs you can use on it. The USB loading is pretty much compatible with any sort of USB drive now, thanks to all the CIOS that everyone has been contributing to. What else have I got to say about it? A few more things. If you are going to install a WAD file, be very careful that you install one that is legitimate, that's been tested and tried, because if you install one that isn't right, you will brick your Wii. But, I mean, if you've got BootMe installed, which I'll do or teach how to do, then you have no problem with that whatsoever. You can always recover from that. Other things, I don't know what to say really, that's it. If anyone has any questions or would like me to go through anything, then just ask me, and have fun with your soft modified Wii.